Hey everyone, Darren here from the Music Vault. I just thought I would do an update. I got nothing up today. Today's my day off. My daughter took my car. My wife has the other car. Nobody's home. It's actually beautiful. It's quiet. It's nice. So I've been just kind of pounding out some tunes, and I figured, you know what? I'm gonna do an update just because I haven't done one in a while. Um, so here goes. So let's start with the Walmart. I was at Walmart and they always have a CD selection. It's always crappy, but every once in a while you'll find something that you're like, oh, okay, well there's a a gem or whatever. So I found this David Bowie. This is the Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. I picked that up. I don't have any kind of old Bowie, and there's a couple of songs on here. Ziggy Stardust, Suffragette City. I don't know. That song is pretty cool. I really like that. So I figured why not. And then as I'm flipping through, I spotted that. Yeah, I haven't got it yet, so and I like it. What I've heard off of it so far, I really like. It's a great old school thrash record, I think, from what I've heard. I haven't heard all of it, so I figured, well, what the heck? I'll pick that up too. It was a decent price. So I forget where I got this idea from. I think I was just thumbing through Amazon one day, and I got on this. I think I heard something or I spotted something, and reminded me of this band. So I went, yeah, okay, boom. I haven't got any of that on CD. I got a couple of vinyl, but nothing on CD. And so I went and I picked up Coroner, No More Color on CD. Really cool packaging. I kind of dig it. Die by My Hand is on here, which is a great song. And Last Entertainment, I think is a cover. I think it's a Beatles cover or something. I'm not sure. I didn't like their covers because they did one on this one too, Purple Haze. And I wasn't a big fan of it. And this has got my favorite one on there, Masked Jackal. And this is Punishment for Decadence. This isn't the original cover. The original cover had a skeleton playing a fiddle, I think. So then I have RIP and No More Color on vinyl. So I figured I would get Punishment on vinyl as well. Black, standard, nothing outrageous. Came bent, which I wasn't, you can see, wasn't too crazy about, but it's not on the front, it's just on the back, a little crease. I'm not going to get all twisted up over it. Whatever. It was a decent price too. It wasn't like I paid $60 for it or 55 or 40. I think I paid $23 for it or something like that. I want to say. I think it was like they had a if they ha- I find that if they have a mass amount of copies, that's really cheap, and then you can go on later on and see the same album, and it's like $15 more, and you'll see like last five copies on it. So I think the closer they get to the end, the higher the price goes. I got this in the mail. World War One inspired black metal. I love this band, 1914. I have this one. I don't know if you can see it. I haven't opened them yet because I have them on CD, both albums. They're great albums. Eventually, I will. I was watching a video and somebody had said that you leave the shrink wrap on and it affects the album cover and that. So I'll take that off eventually. I want to see the liners and everything anyways. So yeah, so that's 1914, and this is, sorry about that, Blind Leading the Blind. And the other one is Where Fear and Weapons Meet. Awesome, awesome war-inspired black metal. They actually tell stories. It's not just songs about, blowing people up. They actually tell stories. I feel that they might be like concept albums, just because of the way they're laid out and everything. So this one I've had for a while. I don't know why I've never shown it in a video. A buddy of mine, my best friend, got it, and I went, I have to have that. So I ordered it right away. And this is Queensryche's Mindcrime at the Moor, Operation Mindcrime Parts 1 and 2, recorded live in their entirety. And it's standard black. Oh, that's right. This is in a really cool box, slip box kind of thing. It's not your average gatefold or anything. It comes with a track listing, thank yous, actors, all the credits and everything on it. That's the hype sticker from Music on Vinyl. And it comes in, it's a 4 LP set in this really cool orangey, bronzy kind of marble effect. I don't know what color it looks like to you guys, but to me it's like almost like a deep burnt orange. I guess maybe you can go that way. It's really, really cool marble effect. Really nice packaging. So yeah, so that was I got that on Amazon. It was a decent price. I think it was like $65 or something like that. It was a decent price, or $59.90, $59.97 or $59.99 or something like that. That's what it was. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta pick that up. Ooh, it was a decent price, anyways. Black Miracles and Dark Wonders by Miseration. This is their 4th album on Massacre Records. Lots of brutal death metal. I wouldn't say brutal, actually. I would say they're a death metal band. Lots of clean vocal style in there. The guy from this, the singer, he's in a band called Solution 45 and Scar Symmetry, if I'm not mistaken. And the guitar player is in everything. His name is Yanni something or other. I can't pronounce his name. I think he's Greek. And if I remember correctly, he's in Night Rage. I think he was in Scar Symmetry for a while. He's in this band. He's in like a dozen bands. Like the guy's really, really busy in stuff. So yeah. Anyways, kind of foggy right now. Okay, so there's a question on the metal tag. I think it was a song that got you into an album. So there's a little story behind this. So I was in the record shop the one day, and you know how you get in the record shop and you're like, I want to buy something. I want to go home with something. I don't know what, but I'm just in the mood to buy something. So a long time ago, I bought this Theocracy Ghost Ship. I can't remember. I know I played it and I know I liked it. I know the band. I'm familiar with the band. They're a Christian power metal epic kind of. If you like Hammerfall, Halloween, Gamma Ray, that kind of style, um, style band. Like, yeah, for sure, Halloween, Hammerfall. You know, some of these epic bands that you've heard. Maybe even Warlord a bit. Um, oh man, what else would there be? Iced Earth. They're heavy, 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 heavy at times. Very heavy, very speedy, very kind of power metalish. A little border on speed metal, maybe a little bit of thrash in there, but very, very soaring, clean vocals. So I picked that up, and it's actually started as a one man band, and he put the first album out on his own. He did everything. Very talented. So I was on the internet, on the interweb. I think it was on YouTube, obviously, and I came across this. There's a pastor, and him and his son do reaction videos, and they have bands that, you know, they'll have like they'll do a Slayer song or Motionless in White or Motionless in White or it, just popular stuff. You know, the Lorna Shore to the Hellfire. They do all this. Anyways, I came across an older video, and it was that band Theocracy's I Am. So it caught my attention because, you know, I've heard of the band, and so I listened to that song. It's 11 minutes long. And if you have never heard that song, I suggest, if you're into power metal, please go on to YouTube, type in Theocracy I Am. Don't hit the live version because you don't get the true essence of the song live unless you're in there at that moment and have heard the song. Click on the studio track, like maybe the album version or something like that. They just have the picture of the album, and it's that song. It's 11 minutes long, and the best way to describe that song is the power metal version of Bohemian Rhapsody. The whole thing is obviously, because they're a Christian band, it's about God, but it's you have to read the lyrics and to go along with the song. The song is, it stirs up especially being a Christian, it stirs up every emotion in you whatsoever of who the Lord is, what He is to you, and how He applies everything to your life, and how He just is. Now, if you're a Christian, you would know. If you're not a Christian, maybe this could be kind of like an introduction to who God is, and who God is, what He's meant to be in your life. Anyways, so getting back to that song, that question, name a song that brought you to an album. Well, it didn't bring me to an album. It brought me to the rest of the catalog. That song I Am is on this one, and it's called As the World Bleeds. And it's this album has some amazing, amazing songs in it. He's got a full band on this album. I Am is the first track, 11 minutes long. And for the most part, the songs are, from what I see, 4 minutes, 27 seconds. 409 is the shortest song, which is the second song, 11 minutes long. I haven't listened to these two full yet, but that one is his first album, and he does everything on that album. Plays every instrument: bass, guitar, keyboards, drums, everything. Sings. And then that one is called. That's just Theocracy, and that's Matt right there, Matt Smith. And if I remember correctly, he's from Georgia. Um, this is Mirror of Souls. Track listing. Band reminds me of a Rush picture, actually. Reminds me of the old Rush pictures from what era would that be? I can't remember. Maybe Signals. Maybe the album after Signals. And then this is the As the World Bleeds. And then Theocracy. This is Ghost Ship. This is their newest album, which came out I think in 2014 or something, 2018. The writing is so small. Like, see if you, I don't know. I got glasses. I can barely read. The stuff where it says Matt Smith, the names of the guys, I can read. The rest of them I can't. Drives me crazy. But yeah, 4 albums. You can get them on vinyl. That's my next step, is getting them all on vinyl. This band is absolutely amazing, and it was basically because of that one song "I Am" off this album. Like I said, I had bought in this album before, and I bought it, didn't give it much love. Just kind of threw it on once, maybe twice. Went, oh, this is good. Shelved it, and then went on to the next one, like I think we all do sometimes. But that song "I Am," I bet you I've listened to that song 100 times. I just love that song, and it has every style of metal in there. It's got folk metal, power metal, thrash metal. Um, it's got quiet interludes. It's got just straight up heavy metal. It's got um, almost like that, that deathcore where they do the slow breakdowns. It's got a couple of spots in there like that. Heavy, heavy stuff. I highly, highly, highly recommend Theocracy, especially if you're into power metal, or yeah, especially if you're into power metal. Like, I know there's guys on here that love Halloween. I'm telling you, like, Halloween had that song Halloween. It's like 10 or 11 minutes long as well. Kind of an epic thing. Um, that's an awesome song. Doesn't come close. That song "I Am" is 100% Bohemian Rhapsody. All of the vocal patterns, the interchanges, the soaring vocals over the emphasized lower. There's no death growls. It's all clean vocals, but the emphasized lower, softer stuff. Um, yeah, highly recommend that band. You will not be disappointed. Please go check it out. And if you do check it out, in the comments, tell me what you think of them. Tell me, honestly, tell me what you think, whether you're a Christian or whether you're not. Tell me what you think of the band. I'd really like to they're just such an amazing band. I would just love to hear your feedback. Okay? I might even do like, I'm talking about doing a ranking videos. I've got a one band that I'm already going to do. I might even do them as a, I mean, they only have 4 albums out, but I might do a ranking video on them as well. Anyways, you guys take care. Peace out. God bless, and stay safe. Cheers.